gripping final chapter of the league title whodunit. Now it's Liverpool's chance to switch roles as the big two collide in the Littlewoods Cup. Who's the league's top striker? There's a hefty vote for Mark Hughes. Others go for Gary. They're both 7 up and fizzing. And still flying the flag for the fourth, Scarborough, giant killers of round 2. But will they be turfed out on the plastic pitch at Oldham? A very good evening to you on a night when the Littlewoods Cup really starts to take shape, with a place at stake in the last 16. You can't ask for more than Arsenal against Liverpool and Manchester United Spurs, but there's plenty more action besides. Plus the draw for round 4, live shortly before midnight. We start at Highbury after the day's headlines from Tony Francis.
Do you want the good news or the bad? Sweden have knocked England off the top of their World Cup qualifying group, but relief for Bobby Robson, it won't affect their chances of being seeded in Italy. Who says so? FIFA. So near but so far. Sheffield Wednesday, who only score away goals in the Littlewoods, took an 86-minute lead with David Hurst's penalty at the baseball ground, and then Dean Saunders scored twice for Derby in the last 4 minutes. Remember Roberto Rojas, the Chilean goalkeeper? He claimed he was damaged by a flare from the crowd in Brazil's Maracanã Stadium. Well, it was all play acting. FIFA have banned him for life for faking injury in the World Cup qualifier. The match had been awarded to Brazil anyway. Maybe Rojas will get an Oscar as a consolation.
Our stage is North London for a knockout contest between the two heavyweights of the game, Arsenal and Liverpool. They met at the same stage a year ago before Liverpool won the second replay at Villa Park, but as we all know, Arsenal snatched the greater prize in breathtaking style on a spring evening 5 months ago. For a change, they were both smarting after heavy league defeats at the weekend. Someone would surely pay for that tonight. Our commentator at this tie of the round is Brian Moore.
Yes, they were heavy defeats and a rare experience for Bruce Grobbelaar to be beaten 4 times as he was at Southampton last Saturday, as indeed it was for Arsenal's John Lukic to concede 3 as Everton went to the top of the table. Football folklore insists, of course, that the next opponents will pay for those wounds, suggesting that it might be quite a scrap tonight. Arsenal then, with Brian Marwood still out with a knee injury, Perry Groves missing from their attack, but in that attack Niall Quinn is again preferred to Alan Smith, with Smith the sub, and Quinn 6'4" possibly causing Liverpool's defence some discomfort. And Liverpool unable earlier today to name 3 mainline defenders. Alan Hansen and Gary Gillespie both injured, and Glenn Hussein, who's playing for Sweden in Poland in a World Cup qualifier. And now they're also without Steve Nicol, who's got a neck injury, and it seems likely that 21-year-old Alex Watson and Gary Ablett will become a makeshift partnership at the centre of the defence. And another shock, Peter Beardsley has also dropped to the substitutes bench. Referee tonight, Alan Gunn of South Chailey in Sussex. So Arsenal get us away with all that talk of backlash for somebody, but who's going to be hit by it tonight? Arsenal or Liverpool? Liverpool tonight playing in that change strip of silver. So Liverpool playing those 5 across the back there, Moldy just dropping off all the time. Minutes of the game gone, 0-0. Harrison, Rush, here's Barnes. A touch through again for him. Barnes gets it back this time for McMahon. Tried to guide the ball through that time for Houghton, who's now caught in an offside position. But they weren't very decisive there in defence, Arsenal, and they allowed Barnes to have 2 bites at it, and Rush to have a little snap at it the second time as well. And Houghton was always lurking. It's going to be a fascinating battle tonight between Adams and Rush. Adams has looked in commanding form so far, but Rush looks sharp indeed again. Here's Winterburn. Quinn gets it back to Rocastle. Quinn again, directly challenged though by Whelan. McMahon missed out on that one. But the header by Burrows puts it away for an Arsenal throw. Dixon will now heave another long one into that Liverpool penalty area. As I say, you've got to expect a lot of aerial stuff into that Liverpool box. Looking for the head of Quinn. The throw didn't make it. Let's see if O'Leary does. Or Rocastle. Won't he? First real strike on goal that Arsenal have had. Most people, commentator as well, expecting something to be heaved into the box, but in fact they played it along the ground. Merson shot going wide. Dixon, Watson getting there just before Quinn, but not this time. Quinn, oh, tipped away beautifully. And in the end, a corner. Terrific work though by Grobbelaar. Quinn almost in for Arsenal. Good work by the goalkeeper, and it wasn't over yet. Some more work to be done there, and in the end pushed away for the corner. Arsenal's North Bank getting behind their team now, but it's still 0-0. Quinn now. Bobby. Some nerve he's got. Chose his moment. It wasn't a particularly good pass out, but there's no hustle or panic as far as Jan Mulder's concerned in that position. Oh, what a good ball by McMahon. And Barnes now off in full stride. Houghton's up there with him, and Rush too. And Barnes might have taken on too much. Can Rush get in there? No. Played back in the end by a full stretch Arsenal defence to goalkeeper Lukic. Some sight though, John Barnes in full flight like that, very nearly turning positive attack into a worrying defensive situation. Everett. Moldy. What about that for nervous defensive play by Liverpool? Playing the floors from all around Highbury. McMahon, Whelan, this is a great Liverpool move, but can they finish it off? Here's Rush. Here's his shot, saved by Lukic. Classic football that by Liverpool, starting way back in their own penalty area with some nerveless defensive play. And finishing up there with that shot by Rush, and Lukic glad to hold it. Towards Merson. There's Dixon. Rocastle. Thomas. Winterburn. Towards Quinn. That's his head up. And the North Bankers one claimed it went over the line. They weren't in the best position to see, and it clearly didn't. O'Leary. They're leaving it for Winterburn. Last minute of the first half to Hayes. Winterburn. Jump again by Watson. It needed to be against Quinn. With this one. Richardson. Forward about a shot. O'Leary chipped it in nicely there. Grobbelaar. The one-handed save nearly caught him out because he almost palmed it down into the path of Martin Hayes. Doesn't look very happy with what's been happening around him. Richardson now. The cross comes in again towards Quinn. They don't know where it is. And in the end, Mulvey brings down. Oh, they claim a penalty there. They're chasing after the referee. Now they've got to chase after McMahon. Well, this was the moment. Mulvey following it out against Rocastle there. And Arsenal will claim that he pulled Rocastle to the ground. He just won't be hurried. Dixon with a mispick by him. Can Rush capitalise on that? No, because the man who hasn't put a foot wrong in the first half, Tony Adams, is there again for Arsenal. Half-time whistle. And after all those goals conceded by both sides on Saturday, normal defensive service has been resumed. Fascinating battle. Just that one real chance for both sides. Quinn, who had his shot tipped away brilliantly by Grobbelaar, and Lukic, who saved well from Ian Rush. But a half-time score then in this Littlewoods Cup tie at Highbury. It's Arsenal 0, Liverpool 0.
The best thing in my life. She's small, dark, quick-witted, and she's not home. The next best thing.
Meet the new Fiesta XR2i, 110 horsepower, electronic fuel injection, sports suspension and ventilated discs. It's a road car with a track record. Could it be the next best thing in your life?
On April the 26th, Colonel Warburton Tompkins led an abortive expedition up the Punjab in search of the legendary Punjab Puri. But after struggling on for 5 years, the Colonel learnt that he could have got authentic Punjab Puri from Medhamsley Road, Consett, County Durham. He suffered severe shock and shortly afterwards became Japanese. He now lives in semi-retirement with his great-grandmother near Chelmsford. Colonel Warburton is an Arsenal supporter.
Pay attention, Phileas Fogg, authentic snacks made in Medhamsley Road, Consett.
The London Motor Show. Earl's Court ends Sunday.
So Liverpool get the show moving again at the start of the second half, 0-0. And back to Bruce Grobbelaar. Showing no ill effects for the couple of bangs that he had in the first half. One on his hand and one on his knee. Richardson. It's Arsenal's throw. Merson pouncing on that one and wanting to take it quickly. Quinn, no foul. Oh, they were too slow, and Grobbelaar to the rescue there. Watson very nearly put his team into terrible trouble. Grobbelaar's quick thinking and brave actions got them out of the spot. And Watson belting that one clear. Rush is offside. There's a terrible mistake here by Watson. First really sloppy bit of defensive play we've seen from Liverpool, but Grobbelaar was there to the rescue. Beardsley goes warming up as Arsenal go forward again with Merson. It in towards Quinn with a header. neutral field. Maybe that was the best chance that came his way. The ball played in beautifully here by Merson. He turned Ablett well. There's the cross. Inch perfect for Quinn, but off target. Barnes wriggling clear. Dixon looking to do the same against Thomas, trying all the tricks, and in the end getting a corner. Forward, Alex Watson, a rush in there. Barnes at the near post. Houghton will take the corner. A deeper one. Adams header. And an overhead kick by Alex Watson. It goes wide and it's a goal. He caught it, and in the end there was no problem for Lukic. Arsenal about to make a substitution, looking to catch the referee's eye. It's Martin Hayes who's going off. And so George Graham throwing two big men up front now. Alan Smith alongside Niall Quinn. Smith, the goals have dried up just for the moment for him. Only 3 in the last 12 games. Having a word with Merson and Rocastle. Change of plan. Looks as though Smith and Quinn will battle away together as a dual spearhead up front with Merson away on the left. Rocastle. Hager Smith, back to Rocastle. To Dixon. Open it too long. And that little terrier called Ray Houghton was in. But it's Arsenal's throw, Lee Dixon. Possibly going to unleash a long one, although he's got O'Leary short for him, should he want him. No, it's the long one. And Grobbelaar getting it only at the second attempt. Well, in fact, he didn't get it. He had it first, lost it, and it took a clearance by Watson to concede the corner. Good pressure this by Arsenal, but still awaiting the breakthrough. There's the corner. Here it comes now. Taken by Kevin Richardson. 3 big Arsenal men ready to launch themselves at this. Adam Smith and Quinn, with O'Leary in there as well. Then it's hit in low towards Rocastle. And another corner. Conceded this time by Burrows. And again, those 3 Arsenal men, 4 Arsenal 6-footers, just on the edge of that penalty area, in the D of the penalty area now, as Richardson plays it into them, and it comes off Quinn's head and behind for the goal kick. Halfway through the second half. Rush into the path of Whelan. Here's Winterburn for Arsenal. Watson. Ablett. Mulvey. That's that for coolness. And then the ball that releases Houghton, who in turn releases Rush. Houghton's gone streaming forward as well. Burrows in there. Played for Barnes. Tried the chip. And against a goalkeeper who stands 6'4", that's always pretty ambitious. And a good Liverpool sweeping move from one end of the field. Rush playing his part. Burrows here playing his. Putting Barnes in. And I think everybody here must have thought, right, he's going to hammer this one. But the little chip was always hit a little too firmly. O'Leary. Thomas. A bit of space here maybe for Richardson. How well can he use it? Well, Mulvey got in the way. And here's Mulvey. The first time he's gone forward, he's been playing in defence the whole night. And in the end, Winterburn got the better of him, and here's O'Leary. O'Leary. Richardson. Castle on that far side. Play towards Smith. Can he get his head to this? Can Quinn get in there? Smith again. Just for a moment it looked as though Smith and Quinn might just open up that way. Then Liverpool's defence got themselves back into business. McMahon to Whelan. 10 minutes left. Good play by Ronnie Whelan. He's got out and away on his left with Rush waiting in the middle. Barnes. Beaten by Adams. Played towards Smith. Merson. Quinn winning it in the air, but can Smith get on the end of it? Yes! Alan Smith! Well, those old scoring instincts have returned for Smith. Look at the relief on his face. The combination of Quinn and Smith at last opens up the way for Arsenal. And as Grobbelaar comes out, Smith tucks it under his body into the back of the net. And Arsenal at long last take the lead. Good, rumbustious centre-forward play there by Smith with a delicate finish. And Arsenal go into the lead. Now, can they hold it now for 9 minutes? Smith with a header. Played back to Mercer. Or will Arsenal look for a second one now? Mercer! Oh! Might have crashed against the woodwork. A combination of a save and the woodwork. And Arsenal so close to being 2 up. Mercer really driving this one as he attacked the defence. And Liverpool escape. And really this is the last throw for Liverpool with 7 minutes left. They'll look for Peter Beardsley to produce a little bit of the magic that's already produced 7 goals from Liverpool this season and save this important night for the Merseyside club. Burrows with a throw for Liverpool. Merson kept it out. Mulvey, who's got a good long throw, and Watson has suddenly come quickly into the box. Whelan looking to make something of it. Venison there as well, turned in, charged down by the Arsenal defence. Plenty of red shirts back there for Arsenal, seeking to protect what it took so long to achieve, and now they're looking for another up. 2 are up for Arsenal. Rocastle and Thomas, and only Abnett is back. Here's Michael Thomas. Is it going to be another one from him? No! Off the knees of Grobbelaar. Terrific break by Arsenal. Liverpool pushed forward, only Abnett and Grobbelaar were left back. Smith into Thomas. Stopped that time by Whelan. A goal kick given. Anxious whistles all around the Highbury crowd as that ball cannoned off the legs of Grobbelaar. Wanting the referee to blow the final whistle. Barnes, Beardsley, going to time, added on. Contrast on those benches. Anxiety is the common factor even these last few seconds. Quinn putting Smith away again. The flag stays down. Oh! Well, he snatched at that one, and a chance of making it a real hero's night evaporated into the side netting. Big enough hero as it is, it's Alan Smith's goal that gives victory for Arsenal. taut battle between two great sides. And finally Alan Smith, on as a substitute, takes the ball from Quinn and provides Arsenal with the only goal of the game, which puts them into the 4th round of the Littlewoods Cup. They remain unbeaten here at Highbury. They have still to concede a goal here at Highbury, and Liverpool, having lost at Southampton on Saturday, go away to another defeat, having contributed so much to a tense cup-tie night at Highbury. The final score then here at Highbury is Arsenal 1, Liverpool 0.
What a terrific result for Arsenal, and particularly for scorer Alan Smith, who's been out of favour and out of sorts in recent weeks at Highbury.
If you're not playing well in a team like Arsenal, I think you expect to be dropped, and Niall Quinn's come in, and I think he played particularly well tonight, as he played well at Everton as well, so it's not going to be a foregone conclusion getting back in the team, really.
Well, it's very generous of you, and in fact Niall had a hand in that important goal, or a head in that important goal as well. We can see it here again now, Alan, because it was a fine knock-on by him.
He won most in the air tonight. Obviously he's particularly good in the air, and it was a great flick through, and I just gambled and latched onto it, and it just went under Bruce's body.
And the draw later on tonight on Midweek Sports Special?
Yeah, well, I mean, we can't get Liverpool again, so anything's going to be better than that.